Good morning, everybody. We'll get started just in a moment. Hope you're having a great week. Good morning, everybody. We will get started in just a moment. I hope you are having a fantastic week, and I will see you in a moment. Make sure this is all working. Just want to make sure this is all working. So anyway, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I hope you're having a productive week. Now, whether you're joining me live or watching the replay, welcome to this 15 to 20-minute session introducing you to the brand new AI coaching platform, AskRobAnything. So let's get started. We're here to discuss the crucial role of coaching and mentorship in the agency world. So to give you some context, let's start with why every agency needs a coach. Running an agency can often feel like a solitary journey. As agency owners, we bear the weight of all the responsibility from managing clients to leading our teams. And in such a demanding and dynamic environment, having the right assistant becomes paramount because we all know that it can be really lonely at the top. So guidance and support is not just desirable, it's essential for the success and well-being of agency owners and teams alike. However, despite recognizing the value of coaching and mentorship, agencies often encounter significant hurdles in accessing affordable and effective support. There's two key challenges. First of all, is like finding the time because we are all stuck in kind of reactive client service mode. And the second challenge is having the resources to invest in coaching. After all, as I said, we're often this hamster wheel of doom, and we spend our days in reactive mode, which is not fun for the well-being of ourselves or our team. Now, in the face of these challenges, it's clear that agencies need a solution that not only addresses their needs, but also empowers them to thrive in an ever-changing landscape, but also offers a cost-effective solution. And that's where my new AI coaching platform, Ask Rob Anything, comes in. Now, I think it's really important to spend a few moments discussing the role of AI in supporting agency owners and agency teams. Now, if you Google this topic, you'll find that there's 138 million results. I did it just before this session. And right now, some of them say that AI coaching is amazing, it's going to change the world. And others say that AI coaching isn't great and it will never replace the human. And whilst I agree with both of these 2 points, first of all, AI can become the first line support and democratize coaching and mentoring by making it available to everyone. And second of all, in this context of AI coaching, if you're not using it and investigating it, you're going to get left behind because you can be sure that your competition is looking into it. So let's dig into exactly what AI Ask Rob Anything is, and let me start off by sharing the vision behind Ask Rob Anything. And our vision is pretty simple. It's about empowering every agency to have a coach and every agency team to have a mentor. We believe that every agency, regardless of its size or its resources, deserves access to guidance and support that they need to thrive in today's competitive market. Now, at the heart of this mission is our goal to democratize access to coaching and mentorship. We aim to break down those barriers and make expert guidance accessible to agencies of all sizes, empowering them to set and reach their goals as opposed to existing day-to-day hand-to-mouth. Now, I really don't need to talk about the benefits of having an expert guidance, but it extends far beyond the agency owner. By providing agencies with access to coaches and mentors, we are improving your decision making and your problem solving, leading to better outcomes for clients, for teams, and for projects. It will enhance team morale, productivity, of collaboration and innovation, and it's also going to accelerate professional growth and development for team members, equipping them with skills and confidence to excel in their roles. And ultimately, that means it's going to increase your profitability and sustainability as we run our agency with expert support by our side. In essence, our vision is focused on empowering individuals, teams, and entire organizations to realize their full potential. So let's just take a closer look at Ask Rob Anything before I do a demo, a groundbreaking platform designed to address the challenges faced by agency owners and their teams head on. So Ask Rob Anything is an AI-powered coaching platform aimed at supporting agency owners and providing team members with an expert mentor. With Ask Rob Anything, you get unparalleled access to personalized guidance 24/7 and something that is not being judging you. Gone are the days of waiting for a scheduled coaching call, or worse, trying to figure it out alone. Now support is just a message away. Now, one of the most important aspects of Ask Rob Anything is the affordability and scalability. In fact, we are launching this week for a special launch price of just £12.99 per month per user. What sets Ask Rob Anything apart from other AI chat tools such as ChatGPT is its unique approach to coaching and mentoring. Firstly, people don't want generic advice when it comes to running their agency or dealing with a specific challenge. And that's exactly what they're going to get from tools like ChatGPT. So unlike generic platforms, Ask Rob Anything is exclusively trained on proprietary agency data based on 30 years experience. Also, it engages in multi-turn conversations, coaching rather than telling. So if you ask a question, it's probably going to dig into that in more detail and ask you for further information before it provides its advice. And then it will also share links to tools, templates, and video lessons relevant to that question. So having Ask Rob Anything offers a user a complete agency playbook at their fingertips. In essence, Ask Rob Anything represents a paradigm shift from how agencies access coaching and mentorship. And trust me, we will all be using AI coaches in the next 12 to 24 months. So this is your chance to get ahead of the competition and start now. So before I jump into the demo, let me just give you an overview of the development process. So we started this project about 9 months ago, and in the process we've switched platforms once, and we've trained Ask Rob Anything with over 1,500 pieces of content, of data and information. And over the past 3 months, we've had a small beta community using the tool, plus my agency group coaching members trialing Ask Rob Anything. And this has helped me ensure that I've trained it on all the questions that are being asked, and also ironed out some of the kinks, and have so far we've had some absolutely amazing feedback. And now we are at the point where we are ready to launch. So you may not know me. I've worked in the agency world for over 30 years. First of all, starting, growing, and selling my own agency, and over the last 17 years, coaching over 400 agency owners to grow their business in a profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable way. And I've taken all this experience and created an agency-specific knowledge base in Ask Rob Anything. It gives you unique insights into effective growth and planning, into lead generation, marketing, client acquisition and retention, team management, recruitment, and everything in between. And we are adding content every single week. And as we grow the user base, we'll be making sure that we're providing really robust guidance on the key conversations that we know are happening inside Ask Rob Anything. So how is it being used? Well, the obvious one is that it's addressing specific challenges or issues. So whether that be a difficult client, advice on pricing, or support on developing your systems and processes, Ask Rob Anything provides personalized guidance tailored to your agency's needs. But it's also being used as a training resource for your team, and to give access to best practice tools, templates, guides, and video trainings, which means if all of your team are using it, they're getting consistent advice and will be doing things in a consistent manner. And finally, it's being used as an accountability partner to help you stay focused on key goals that drive your agency forwards. Ask Rob Anything keeps you accountable for your goals, providing regular check-ins and reminders to help you stay on track. And the tool has been specifically designed with this in mind. Okay, so now for the exciting part of the presentation, the video demo of Ask Rob Anything. So first of all, let me share my other
you first log into AskRobAnything, this is the screen you are presented with, and you'll see the 4 most common questions that have been asked over the last couple of weeks will appear here. You obviously can use them or you can type your own in, but let's just say that the problem I've got is that I want to increase the profitability of my agency, but I'm not really sure how. Let's see what AskRobAnything has to say. So it's come back and it's talked about several key steps to take in. First of all, moving away from time-based selling to value-based selling, look at client profitability and make sure your team are efficient. And it's actually sharing an additional guide on value pricing and value selling, which we can obviously read, but let's imagine I don't want to read that. I'm going to ask instead, can you explain what value pricing and selling is? So let's see what AskRobAnything comes up with now. And it's come back and it's telling us a lot more about what value pricing is, and then it also talks to us about selling. This is about selling on value, and it's now sharing a training course which we can obviously go and watch more about if we want to. So that's a first example. So now let's take a second example, and here this time, instead of using one of these pre-written questions, I'm going to say I've got a challenging client, can you help me? And it said, absolutely, dealing with challenging clients is tough part of running an agency. Let's dive into a bit more detail. Obviously, this was a fairly vague question. Can you share some specifics about this challenging client? And I'm going to say, yeah, they keep changing the goalposts, and it means we're doing way more work than we originally agreed, which I'm sure you will agree is a common challenge that agencies have. So let's see what AskRobAnything has to say. So it's come back and said, the classic case of scope creep, common challenge. And then it said, have you had a conversation with your clients and have you got a clear scope of work? And I'm going to say, actually, I haven't had the conversation, but we don't have a clear scope of work in place. And it says, I see, that's difficult. Without a clear scope of work, it's easy for both parties to have different expectations. Here's a template. Once you filled it out, I recommend you have a meeting with the client. How does that sound? So let's have a look at the template quickly. So here is the template that it is shared with us. Back to here. And once you filled it out, I recommend having a meeting with your client. How does that sound? So I'm going to say, great, thanks. So you can see this is like having a coaching conversation with me. In fact, I've sort of trained it to use my tone of voice and my sort of style of communication as well. Now, when you finish that, you can start a new chat, but you can also click on the archive and you can see all the previous conversations that you've had. So if I wanted to look at, let's find one. Look at this one from earlier, I can see all the answers, including the links, which I can still access as well. So you will get an archive of all the conversations that you've had, as well as being able to access the chat and get help on any particular occasion. Now, we've trained this in different ways. One of the things that we really want this to do is become your accountability partner. So if you click on, can you help me set my goals for the week? Then it's going to ask you what your 3 goals are. And let's just say my goals for the week are to record a podcast, to write 2 emails and finish the proposal for ABC Limited. And it says, brilliant, you've got a clear set of tasks ahead of you. Let's delve in a bit deeper. For the podcast, do you have a topic and a script ready, or do we need to work on that? Regarding the emails, do you know who they're for and what you'll be writing about? And finally, the proposal, how far along have you got? So obviously then you can start digging into each of these in more detail. And it's going to also encourage you to come back on Friday and share how you got on with the goals that you've set as well. And I really want AskRobAnything to be an accountability partner to you. So hope you can see how useful that is. Now, one other benefit is that when you sign up to AskRobAnything, you're getting it for the launch rock bottom price of £12.99, including VAT, for each month that you are a member in good standing. The price will go up after the launch. But you'll also get to be part of our closed discussion group where I'm in there every day as well. So if you've got any questions or feedback about the platform, AskRobAnything, or indeed anything else that's going on in your agency, you can also access Real Rob in the chat group, as well as the virtual Rob in AskRobAnything.
right. Well, let's get that around the right way. So anyway, listen, I hope that gave you a flavor of what the tool is all about, and specifically how it coaches rather than just answers questions, and how it will share the appropriate tools and templates and guides based on the context of the question. Now, we are launching Ask Rob Anything today for just £12.99 a month. This introductory offer is our way of making this coaching and mentorship available to agencies of all sizes. Price will go up after the launch next week. And all you need to do is visit thecostacoaching.co.uk/AskRobAnything to sign up. And there you'll find information you need to get started right away, as well as information to join the discussion group as well. And as I said, act now, because this launch price will go up after we finish the launch. But if you join now, you'll be grandfathered in at that price forevermore, as long as you stay a good member a member in good standing. So if you've got any questions, type them into the comments of wherever you're watching this from, and I'll either try and answer them live now, or I will obviously reply to you on messaging via whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube you're watching this on. But I hope you have found this useful. I believe that we're all going to be using AI coaches soon, whether it be for your agency like Ask Rob Anything, or a health coach or a fitness coach. We're going to have them available to us all the time, and they are going to become super useful. And I'm trying to make sure that every agency and every team member has access to a coach as well. So I hope that's inspired you to take action, and also to think about how AI is impacting agencies like yours, and how this will do that in a positive way. So anyway, listen, I'm going to wrap things up now. I hope you found this inspiring and useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside of Ask Rob Anything.